Welcome to Lesson 2. In Lesson 1, you launched a new Google spreadsheet, gave it a title, and maneuvered your way through the spreadsheet to get familiarized with it. In Lesson 2, you will input data such as headings and calculate grades using some predefined functions in Sheets. Let's get started. Within your Google spreadsheet, you will input student names down the first column located at A3. You will also go A4, A5, A6, and A7. So let's enter in some names. Five should do it. You will enter assignment numbers 1 through 4 along the top row located at A2, C2, D2, and E2. You'll notice that we are skipping a row, and you'll find out about that later in your module. So assignment one, assignment 2, assignment 3, and assignment 4. I'm just using the tab keys on my keyboard to maneuver through this from cell to cell. So in assignment 1, we're going to give David, Tony, Dylan, Kyla, and Betsy all some grades. They're fictitious grades, or if you'd like to use some realistic grades that you're working on, feel free to do that. But for the purpose of this tutorial, this is just to show you how we input data and can calculate the average and sum of grades. So for David on assignment 1, we're going to give him an 85, assignment 2, 89, assignment 3, 100, assignment 4, and a 70. Okay, so once you have all of your grades in, you want to find the average of the grades for David, let's say. So we're going to click on B3 and we're going to highlight all of David's grades. To find the average, we would click on Insert, Function, and then Average. You'll notice that the average has automatically been calculated for you to the right of his grades. Simply click out to get the average. You can also add a title for these grades. Also, another way to find out the average within Sheets is to go to this Functions icon on the toolbar, pull that down, go to Average. It does the same thing in less keystrokes. Simply click out to get the average. We can do that for each student. I'll do it the easy way, the shorter keystrokes. This is a quick and easy way to find out what your student's average is in Sheets. Okay, so now all the averages for all the students have been inputted here through a function. Say for instance, David had on assignment 3 a different grade, and you had to go in and change that. So if David on assignment 3 went from 100 to an 89, and you inputted an 89 and you click out, the average would change for you. The average within that cell has been embedded. So anything that will be changed within the grades, the average will be adjusted. Say for instance, you want to find out the sum of assignment 1. If you're doing by a point system for grades, you could highlight all the grades down the column B, go to Insert, Function, and sum. Click outside. You'll notice within the cell, equal sum in parentheses is the location of what they're going to calculate, or what Google is going to calculate. So you simply click out, and it will show you the sum of all these grades. Also, like in the same function with the average, you can go over here to the function section, or the function icon on the toolbar, a drop-down menu, and go to sum. It will also calculate for you. Simply click out to get the sum. Also, you can add sum of these grades. If you wanted to remove the grid lines within this spreadsheet, you could do that. Click on View and simply unclick grid lines. Now in spreadsheets, it's automatically defaulted to show the grid lines, but you can remove them if you need to. So you simply click on and the grid lines will disappear. To put them back, you view and just click on grid lines and they will reappear for you. I think we have a pretty good organized spreadsheet started. Visually, we could enhance that, and let me just give you a few tips on doing that. We want to highlight the headings, or we can bold them. We can bold them. We can also use this paintbrush here in the toolbar and fill it in with color to give it a new look. Also, we could bold the student names and give that a color, bringing that to teacher's attention. You can also highlight each student in a different color. We could highlight or bold the average to bring awareness to that and to the sum as well. It's just a matter of playing with all these tools that we have discussed in this tutorial. This concludes Lesson 2.